the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Let's go to Sue from Chicagoland.
Hi. A question. A lot of things are going on with the Dia de los Muertos. And so I don't know. The children are talking about it at their school, public school, and there's that Disney cartoon.
Well, it's a big Mexican feast in which it's probably a bit of hybridization between indigenous culture and Spanish culture. I think it does give children a wrong impression about what happens, what heaven and hell and death are all about. I have not seen the Disney movie and won't. I'm not fond of Disney anymore because I don't know that they reflect the values that I would want children to have, but I don't want to go there. You know, the Day of the Dead has become very trendy because we're so inclusive and we want to include people. It'll stop being trendy after a while, but I would not overemphasize it one way or the other. You know, if you read your kids the riot act, this is evil, this is wrong, that's an emphasis of it. If you say, oh, it's wonderful, let's celebrate the Day of the Dead, that's also an overemphasis of it. You want to acknowledge these customs but not make a big deal out of them. Say, well, that's a Mexican custom, and it's a custom in which they would go to the cemetery on the evening of All Saints and All Souls Day, and they would pray for the dead. That's what it originally was. And the Disney movie is just kind of crazy. It's just fantasy. So, you know, that's not what the Day of the Dead is about. The Day of the Dead is a day for praying for the souls in purgatory. That's how I would approach it. And let them know that, well, they're not, the world's got it wrong, like the world mostly does. Does that help a little?
Yes, Father. Shall we just tell the kids then, they're having it at school, public school, that we should tell them it's
public school, yeah.
It's the same. It's the same as All Souls Day, basically.
Yeah, it's All Souls Day, and that's a day that the Mexicans especially pray for the dead and remember their relatives who are dead and gone before them. And the public schools have it all wrong. I would protest personally that this is a violation of the separation clause. It's an establishment of religion by a government organization and a violation of the separation clause. We certainly couldn't talk about All Saints Day in a public school, but we will talk about a morbid fascination with death.
It's also the parents who are pushing it, Father. They think it's great because it's a Disney show.
We originated this thing, and the world has taken it and perverted it, as they've taken and perverted a lot of Catholic things, because they don't want the responsibility of following Christ. They've taken a real thing and they've messed it up. There you go. You can join me and listen on the Relevant Radio app to Father Simon Says live each weekday at 1 o'clock Central. And thanks for listening.